way to understand Japanese garden design is to look at its development throughout history. And so as we look at different Japanese gardens, we're going to look at how they've changed through 4 major periods of Japanese history. The first artistic landscape gardens started to appear in Japan with the influx of Chinese culture during the Ancient period, which was between the 5th and 8th centuries. At the end of this period, landscapes started to take on a more distinctly Japanese appearance, and we saw the introduction of the first pond and island style landscapes. And these have their origins in the Japanese concept of shima. Shima is the Japanese word for island, and it's also the word used to describe the artistic area of very early gardens. And these, of course, happen to appear like islands in water. Gardens in Japan really flourished over the next period, the Heian period. And at this time, the pond and island style garden really exploded. The landscapes were designed to mimic natural settings, and they included seas, seashores, hills and mountains, islands, rivers, waterfalls, and the like. A lot of these represented symbolically. During the Heian period, the ponds, which represented seas, had a smooth shoreline that was constructed using pebbles from the rivers. The best example of a Heian period pond and island garden is at Byodoin Temple in Uji City. In front of the Phoenix Hall, which was built in 1053, there's a large constructed pond with a small island called Kojima and the very typical smooth shoreline. Another garden from this period is found at Kiyomizu-dera Temple, also in Kyoto. We're at Kiyomizu Temple in Kyoto, and this is a Zen temple. And unlike many of the other Zen temples with their beautifully sculpted and cultivated gardens, this one's built right into the mountainside, and it engulfs the natural scenery surrounding it. So it's lush with Japanese maples, ferns, and other native plantings. This temple is very well known for a number of traditions, one of which is drinking from the sacred water. This water comes from a waterfall that flows down the mountainside, and it's diverted into 3 streams. And it's said that drinking from the 3 streams brings longevity, wealth, and wisdom to those who drink. However, many Japanese believe that you should only drink from 2 of the streams. Otherwise, if you're too greedy, you will invite misfortune upon yourself. Another of the traditions that we find here is the walk between the Matchmaking Stones. And these are 2 stones set 18 meters apart outside the shrine of the god of love. And it's said that if you can walk between the 2 stones with your eyes closed, you will find true love. And finally, the veranda outside of the main temple is infamous for a very peculiar tradition in which people in the Edo period believed that if you jumped off of the platform and survived, your wishes would come true. And a recorded number of over 250 people jumped off of the veranda, and only 85% of them survived.